This slide actually showing the branch control structure. What is the meaning of branch? You can think of this real world scenario in the right hand side of the slide. So let's say you are driving on the highway and at some point you got a fork in the road. One road, if you take the right side of the fork, you can go to the forest, and if you take the left side of the fork, then you will end up going into the city. So now it is your decision where you want to go. For example, if you want to go to the city, then go left. If you want to go to the forest, then take right. So exactly the same thing can happen in program also. So now let us look at the picture in the left hand side in this one. So here what I am doing is after some part of normal execution of the program, here actually I am checking for some kind of condition. Means if I want to go to the forest or if I want to go to the city, something like that. And now based on this condition, based on the outcome of this condition, whether it is true or false, based on that I am selecting the line of code that I need to execute. For example, in this picture, if this condition is evaluated to true, then I will execute this line of code, and if the instruction is false, then I will execute this line of code in here. Now you can easily understand the code that I have shown in this PowerPoint, in this slide. So here basically what I have done, I have just initialized a variable called var to indicate that I want to go to the city. So I have just initialized var equals city, and after that, in order to branching, I have used if and else keyword. How did I use it? First, inside if or followed by if, I have used opening and closing parenthesis, and inside that opening and closing parenthesis, I have specified the condition, that is if var equals city. I believe you already know the meaning of this equals symbol, that is checking the equality between its left hand side and the right hand side, that is what is stored in variable. So what it is saying, if the value inside the variable is city, then you have to execute the line of code that is indented inside if. So after that you have to follow a colon and then the line of code that is going to be executed if the condition holds true, then that is this line of code which is written inside this indentation like this. And if this var equals city holds false, let's say if there is something else instead of city, if there was something like if I write like forest in here, in that case what will happen, instead of going inside this if statement and writing go left, it will directly come to this else statement and it will start executing the line which is written inside this else, which is this print go right. So this code is kind of an line by line execution of whatever I have discussed in this right hand side, that is going to the city or forest. But in the next video, let us try to clarify the concept utilizing a Python demo of this code.